Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Acupuncture's My Life. Now, I want to get into an interesting topic today that when I explain this to some of my my global patients that I see virtually, as well as patients here in New York City, health sessions, generic health sessions that I have with virtual health fairs with colleagues of mine. This topic shocks a lot of people. And it has a lot to do with why I stress the importance of exercise, especially as you age. And many of those that have heard, my discussion via health fairs on this topic, as well as patients, colleagues, associates, not so much as colleagues, but just individuals that I've known outside of the health circle in which I exist, they were shocked. And I'll say this. If you're approaching middle age or at middle age, slightly beyond, exercise. Now, this isn't just about discussing the importance of exercise, but many individuals are unaware of how much your hearing has to do with exercise. Now, I know globally some of you are raising your eyebrows, like hearing and exercise so much. I mean, you wouldn't believe. I don't have enough time on this podcast to discuss in-depth research, how exercise correlates with hearing, so forth and so on. But it doesn't matter what your age is. Start exercising. Because I'm sure as you are aware of, as individuals age, they suffer hearing loss. Okay? Elderly people tend to experience trouble with their balance. Now, I'm going to discuss how all of this connects. But first, understand, globally, only as much as 40% of adults globally get enough aerobic exercise. And globally, only 18% of adults meet the minimum recommended amount of both aerobic and muscle strengthening exercises. So now I'm going to say this. If you're somewhere in the ballpark of 50 years of age, a few years younger, even as much as a lot years older, please look to be more proactive about exercise for the sake of your body. Because the benefits of exercise greatly outweighs the fear of actually starting to do it. Because exercising not only increases mobility, it affects your balance. You'll see you can sustain a decrease in being faced with chronic conditions. It helps you lose weight, increases muscle mass, and it improves your sleep. Now, the key word I used in that mix was balance. Because a lot of the muscles. You have muscles in your ears that play a part in balance. And a lot of elderly individuals do not get the connection. And we'll get into that. And this is part of why I say, health is wealth. The wealth isn't in the bank. It's not in your safe. It's not in your pocket. It's not in your purse. It's not under the mattress. It's not in the shoebox in the closet. It's not under the doghouse in the backyard. It's in you. It's in you. And in these podcasts, when I'm speaking of the importance of sleep, exercise, diet, getting regular wellness visits with your acupuncturist, seeing your physician for your regular annual or semi-annual checkups, things are important. But if you find yourself suffering due to lack of mobility, from balance, chronic condition, obesity, flaccid muscles, those are signs, those are indicators that you need to exercise more. But here's where your hearing comes in. If you've noticed over time a decline in your hearing, it's best you begin to exercise. And add some focus on types of exercises that improve your balance. Acupuncture is my life. Acupuncture is my life. Because if you sustain a hearing loss of, let's say, around 25 decibels, which is considered like a mild hearing loss, you're 3 to 4 times. You had a 3 to 4 times more greater risk of suffering a fall if you're within the age range of 40 to 69 years of age. Because the things that in which you hear or do not hear has a direct influence on your balance. And many individuals are unaware of that. Acupuncture is my life. Acupuncture is my life. You see, your balance, albeit complicated, it involves the coordination of different sensory inputs. And there are studies out there that have proven that balance has a lot to do with your overall health and longevity. Because your balance begins to deteriorate around 40 years of age. And when you begin to lose hearing and, you find yourself leaning, swaying to one side or the other and bumping into a wall and going, what am I doing? That's not good. And some even become concerned. And I've had individuals that have become concerned and say, that's why I don't want to exercise. And then it puts forth a vicious cycle where you just headed downhill, because then you begin to gain weight. You begin to mentally lose confidence in your physical being. This plays into a lot of health risks. I'll understand something. Our sense of balance begins in the ear. And I said this just a few minutes ago. Because within the ear, there's a vestibular system that plays a big part in helping us maintain our balance. Because this system, the vestibular system, it tells us where we are and the type of environment that we're in, which plays a part in maintaining balance. So many people take that for granted. Because when it comes to cognition, the human organism is very demanding with regard to that.
Acupuncture is my life.
Hearing loss, it's a sign that part of our sensory system, because part of your five senses is hearing is one of them.
Acupuncture is my life. Acupuncture is
Okay? And there are exercises out there that you can do to improve your balance in order to reduce your risk of falls. Because some individuals, as they age, suffer major injuries as a result of loss of balance.
Acupuncture is my life.
And when an individual knows that their balance has been compromised, they tend to lose confidence in a lot of things. They become less active for fear of injuring themselves, more stress. Look at how this just gets worse, just listening to that.
Acupuncture is my life.
Where it's just simply exercising. The benefits of exercise is huge. And there are certain exercises that you can do for your balance, for enhancing your balance, enhancing and working on the vestibular system in your ear.
Acupuncture is my life.
The connection is there.
Acupuncture is
You know what? If you're operating a vehicle right now, do me a favor. Pull it over to the side of the road. If you're crossing the street, safely hurry up and get across the street. And if you're carrying or lifting something heavy, take a moment and rest it down. I need you to do me a favor. I need you to close your eyes. And I need you to say to yourself, acupuncture is my life. And now open them.
is my life. Acupuncture
Boom.
is my life.
You are now brand new. And brand new, you are. Definitely look to add cardio to your routine. But guess what? You want to improve your hearing through exercise? Exercises such as like attempt at standing on one leg for like more than 30 seconds at a time. And if you can't get there right away, don't panic. Don't worry. Start with 10. And with time, your confidence will build. Start with 20, then go to 20, then go to 30.
Acupuncture is my life.
And these are things that you can do while, I don't know, standing at the water cooler at work, or brushing your teeth, or whatever. Take a second and just stand up and just do it. Just stand on one foot and try and do it for 30 seconds and alternate. Very simple but powerful exercise that improves
Acupuncture is my
your balance. Other exercises include exercises such as doing squats, yoga, Tai Chi, just doing like upwards of around 60 minutes of Tai Chi 2 to 3 times a week can cut your risk of suffering nasty falls as you're aging in half. And people, this connection between exercise and improving your hearing, which in turn improves your balance, is awesome. This is why I say over and over, exercise, exercise, exercise. Super important. And think about it. Let's just say, like, all right, let's talk about the bad half. Whereas I said just, 2 to 3 times a week of Tai Chi, you cut your risk of suffering a nasty fall. Okay, let's talk about, so if someone does fall, happen to fall, what have you done as a result of exercising? You've strengthened your muscles to better protect your bones. Boom. I can go on. Now, if you get into weight-bearing exercises or different types of resistance exercises, you're building bone strength. Think about what it does for your confidence. Think about, exercising, doing balance exercises, what it does to the vestibular system in your ears. That improves your hearing as a result. Try it. Try it. Because so many people that I've told this to over the past few months, some have come back and said, I'm noticing improvement in my hearing as a result of doing different types of balance exercises. And they've contacted Acupuncture is My Life and was given a list of different exercises that they can do to improve their balance. And then getting into that and then exercising more, bone strength, muscle strength, confidence, everything improved. And we'll talk about this in the future on our social media platforms. That's why I say over and over, you have to follow us under Acupuncture is My Life. And if you're a Twitter person, it's at Acu_is_my_life. But also check out our website, acupunctureismylife.com, because we have so much information on that site. So much information on that site. Especially a women's health series running in our blog section. Awesome. You can't go wrong. Because again, you have to make acupuncture a part of your life. Because acupuncture is my life. What's yours?